You know,
there's the whistle.
You know, Justin, the long, lengthy competitor, kind of very similar builds here. So, you know, he has to feel good about keeping that match close against a naturally ranked competitor. You know, Justin has some really, really quality wins in his career. So, hoping to use that leadership.
Some hand fighting early. Cardani trying to find that head snap. Good defense by Spindell.
Justin is, you know, but like I said, both lengthy guys, they like to work. There it is, little shot, nice counter by Spidle.
It's both wrestlers looking for a shot.
Oh, nice shrug and go behind. The nice scramble position. Spidle with the early advantage, but Justin scrambling. The little shrug here. Let's see where it ends up. As the edge of the mat's his friend, and they both go out of bounds. But a nice counter there on that low single.
Cardani used to these low scoring change this year. A takedown is now worth 3. So like you said, Cardani needs a takedown to take the lead, as he is now losing 2-0 here in the third period of this.
Justin right in that shrug position. Let's see if he can go right for that low single again and see if he can catch Spidle on his back, on his heels here.
That is Cardani's strength, is that single leg shoot. The pace ramping up.
Oh, and there's that shrug.
And a takedown for Spidle. Not yet, but he has him on the ground.
Nice shrug.
And there's the 3-point takedown for Spidle.
He opens up a big lead, and this is a huge win
and that will
for the
be
redshirt sophomore.
The victory for Sean Spidle.
Yeah, it's still got 15 seconds left, but Cardani down 4-0, and with that riding time point, this is a huge victory for Central Michigan.
That's a very, very good start to this matchup for Central Michigan, like you said.
10 seconds to go. It's 6-0. Sean Spidle.
Spidle just controlling this entire matchup. From as soon as the whistle blew in that second period, he rode out that entire second period to get 2 minutes of riding time. He just controlled the third period, got a takedown, and a very good controlled victory for Sean Spidle.
Yeah, it's a 5-0 match. That was not one that they expected, right? He finished 13-20. Last year he's 6-10, so he does have some experience. He's got close to 100 matchups in his career, so he knows how to be out here. So let's see how Brower reacts.
A relatively new wrestler. You said Perez, the red shirt senior.
Yeah, you know, Brower's filling in, right now.
Fighting for now, early on in the first period.
Yeah, Tom Borelli, coming here, never been to Champaign. His first match, gets the victory. He's up 3-0 early, so they're both on their feet here. Both look very physical. Kole with that next step down. Nice little throw by. Nice scramble position here. Nice defense by Perez.
Very
nice defense there with the wizard by Perez. Kole needs to take it back right to his hip, get to his hip, and that's going to be 3. And that's going to be the first points on the board for the Fighting Line of Illinois and Cole Brower.
Here after that takedown, coaches on the sideline getting into it more. 1-point escape for Vince Perez, but the first lead here for the Illini.
Yeah, 42 seconds to go in the first period, 3-1 Brower.
Doing a good job to get to his butt, trying to make that escape. Cole Brower holding on to his chest.
Cole lets him go. I'm surprised Cole didn't look for a mat return there, right? As soon as Perez came up, he just pushed him away, so now it's a 3-2 match. He keeps that ankle on the thing. High leg usually wins in this position, Tony. Nice job. Cole needs to crossface hard, break that lock, and Cole's going to get a 3-point takedown to open up a 6-2 lead, and he lets him go right away. 6-3, and just like that, we're back on our feet. Cole needs to circle to that single and not lose that grip, but Perez is doing a great job, and a stalemate. 6-3 with 14 seconds to go in this 133-pound match. He needs a takedown and some back points. 47 seconds to go. Riding time not a factor, but Brower with a commanding 7-3 lead. But with 3-point takedowns, Tony, this year in the NCAA, and that's going to be 3.
There's the 3-point takedown for Vince Perez.
And time is just not going to, time's going to run out, and Brower's going to be here 7-6 over Vince Perez. And Cole Brower gets on the 8-6. Illegal. So he went to try to put him on his back and looked like a full Nelson, so he gave him a point. So Brower's going to win 8-6. Brower gets the Fighting Illini on the board. 3-3 coming into this 140-pound match. And Illini is going to go out there. We're going to see he's going to have a tough opponent at number 3, Lachlan McNeil, in that second match. But Merritt, who we didn't see wrestle in that first match, we've seen local boy Jimmy Nugent.
To his back in a good scramble position, and now Danny Pucino has the left leg of Merritt, and a great scramble for Danny Pucino. Now he is in the position trying to get that leg, and there's
three.
A 3-point takedown.
And a nice mat return.
Big mat return for Danny Pucino.
Late in the season, he faded off, and I had a chance to talk to Danny, and he's like, that's not going to happen this year. You know, we're looking to build all through the season. We're looking to be peaking at the end of the year.
That is definitely what you need to do that, is that confidence. It's definitely what you need to win, as Jakari Merritt does get out of that referee's position with the 1-point escape.
Yeah, Merritt comes in here. He's a redshirt junior. Hasn't seen a ton of beat Central Michigan in the opening duel, but they had a really good showing against Michigan State. Had a couple champs, had a couple second-place finishes, had some nice finishes in the fresh soft as well. Yeah, but Merritt, he knows how to win too. You know, he's, like I said, hasn't had a ton of action, but still 18-24 in his career. Great high school wrestler, 152-27. Once an era athlete of the year in Kentucky as well. So he can get it done.
He goes for a single leg. Good defense by Pucino. The hand fighting has been very avoided by Merritt.
Merritt, after that early shot, has seemed to slow down a little bit and become more of a defensive wrestler here. Danny with that nice little scramble roll through flip, and got his single. But we're 35 seconds into this left in this first period, and Pucino's winning through. And there's a nice little single, pulls it in, a snatch single. Can he keep him on the edge of the mat? Merritt doing a nice job defensively. 22 seconds left. Danny steps it out. If Danny can step that out and get it out from in between his legs, he has a good chance.
Pucino
take him
very
down
deep on that leg.
Merritt using the edge of the mat. 3-2 here with a minute 45 of the second period.
There's a big shot from Merritt.
Ooh,
goes to the
nice
other side, and a great job by Danny Pucino to get out of it before the takedown defense. It really is a chess match to see who can get the better shot off and who can defend those shots better. And
nice single there by Danny.
There's another good shot, and another good defensive stand by Merritt. Both wrestlers shooting nicely and defending nicely. And another shot by Merritt, another good defensive stand by Pucino.
As I'm watching this match play out, Tony, I think it's going to be one of those re-attacks where that initial shot, defense, and then right on that re-attack, and that's how many re-attack, and there it is. Back on that over-under tie. Danny looking at the clock here, 10 seconds. It looks like we're going to end this.
Jakari Merritt looking to close out the time on that riding time. Pucino up quick to his feet, trying to work those wrists. And
Pucino up and out.
Escape by Danny Pucino. Another shot attempt by Pucino.
Yeah, Danny needs to set that up either with a snap down or a level change, and get Merritt on his heels.
Will close this one out. Gets the victory 4-2 against Jakari Merritt. First matchup, and Webster getting what I believe is his first wrestling matchup of the season.
It is first wrestling match of the season. Wagner
for UNC later on either.
And there it is, Cannon Webster, one of the best defensive counter wrestlers that I've been around. Had the pleasure of watching Cannon as he grew up in kids wrestling, high school wrestling, and there it is, and now it is Cannon Webster. We always thought, like, what would happen? One of the top recruits in the country, and they're going to pull his red shirt because this is the second and third match of the year, that 5-match mark, that 5-date mark. Not a lot of, no stalling, and Webster looking for that thing, looking for that fire. It looks like they're going to give it to him, and there it is. 6-1.
Takedown. Webster had to bring him back up to his feet just to bring him back down to the mat for that one, but he gets it done.
Very rarely gets out of position.
And this is Trenton Webster against Cannon Webster, not Corbyn Munson as our score box.
Has to be battling an injury or sickness. But this is a match that now with Webster, there's a nice little low single, nice shot. Let's see if Cannon can finish in really, really good position. He's to stand that low single, reach for that fire, he's in control. And that'll be his third takedown. And just like in the last match, it was close in the first period, and then Cannon really opened up on his feet to score that tech ball. And 9-4. In
between the hips of Webster.
He's a little high, and there it is. Webster sneaks right out the back door. So it's 10-4, and right now, all he has to do is clip that leg, and it's going to be 3. And they're going to tell him to cut him again. And he opened up a lead here. It's 13-4, and they're looking for more, and so is Cannon. 53 seconds to go, and it's 13-5. Cannon Webster is going to get the major decision and open up that lead 10-3 for the Fighting Illini.
And a great win for Tanner Webster. Blocked their all matchup, pun intended. And it looks like we may get a chance to speak with Illinois' Danny Pucino.
We have the 133, we have the 141 pounder, Danny Pucino over here from the University of Illinois. Guys, watch the match Joe Roberts and Johnny Lovett take place. We're not going to cut in. We're going to talk to Danny. Johnny Lovett, Joe Roberts locked into a 0-0 tie here in this 157-pound match.
Well, we were talking earlier, Brian, and you mentioned that Corbyn, Munson, and Johnny Lovett actually were opposite weight classes last year. 149 was Johnny Lovett, and there's a 1-point escape for Joe Roberts. That will be the plan for Joe Roberts. Hold this lead because an escape for Lovett means a tied match here in this third period.
Yeah, Johnny Lovett's been explosive. You know, he got up and out of the bottom, opened up 11-3 victory over Sonny Santiago in that last match. Looks like now we're going to wrestle this match on his feet. It's 1-1. 10 seconds. Can Roberts hang on? There's
another
that
good shot, but good leg spread by Joe Roberts.
And the
he'll
crowd
just
is
wait this
getting on
one
their
out.
feet. 4,
Joe Roberts,
3,
what an upset.
And what a big upset by Joe Roberts. 3-0.
Wrestling match for Joe Roberts.
The power of the stash. Mustache Joe Roberts upsets the 15th ranked wrestler.
Caden Ernd against Tyler Swiderski here in the 165, and the whistle blows, and a very quick matchup to start.
Well, hopefully get Joe Roberts here. A nice little fireman's carry by Swiderski, and he used that earlier against Estrada in that first match to score that first takedown. Now it's impressed. Nice counter defense there by Caden Ernd. He's looking for that cradle. He doesn't quite have it locked up. This is an interesting position right here. Caden Ernd in the splits. Very, very good defense. Swiderski working back and forth.
You see Caden Ernd trying to get that leg free, and Swiderski holding on to that ankle and just out of bounds.
It hasn't been what we thought, Tony, right? Oh, nice little shrug by Ernd. Can he finish? Right to the body. Can he come up? In a nice little position here, and that looks like 3 points. And the first takedown for Caden Ernd as a starter for the Fighting Illini. This next takedown is very, very important here. Nice little shot there. Quick shot. He loves that fireman. Little misdirect. Nice defense by Caden Ernd.
The score currently 5-1 in favor of Caden Ernd of the match.
Swiderski with them heavy hands, nice little ankle pick, and he gets in trouble here. And Ernd with a nice counter throw by and a second takedown to control this match. 7-1, and he's going to work on top, looking for that cross wrist, little tilt here.
And Illinois seems to be getting another 3 points here.
It's a big win for the first-time starter, Caden Ernd. Huge victory for Caden. First-time starter for Illinois. Caden Ernd comes out there, earns a victory here at Huck. 8-2 victory with riding time, puts another 3 points.
Edmond Ruth, the 5th ranked wrestler at 174 in the nation. Edmond just loves to just throw his body at whoever he's wrestling, just takes him down with just all of his body weight.
And he took an 18 match. There's Edmond Ruth right to that body lock, like I told you. Comes up with that arm around the waist. Let's see where we end up here. Cramer doing a nice job getting his hips back. Little far reach, and there it is.
There's the takedown for Edmond Ruth. You could see his left arm was just locked around Alex Cramer's body, and just you could see his ankles get caught, and Edmond Ruth just falls right on top of Alex Cramer for the 3-point takedown.
Nice transition there. We talked about how Edmond Ruth likes to go to double unders to body lock. He went to underhook, right down to a single, and right down to a throw by, right? He didn't go upstairs, so they've been scouting Cramer out as well. So little transition there for Edmond, but Edmond in a nice position here, right? Cramer not face-to-face with Cramer, and he's going to get that second takedown. And Edmond Ruth in control, 6-1. With 9 seconds to go, let's see if Edmond can just ride him out. Don't know if he knows where the clock is, but Cramer's doing a nice job. They might hit Ruth. Hey, they're doing a nice job bailing out, and there it is. Edmond can keep him down, wear him out a little bit. It'd be in his benefit, but he's been so controlling on his feet. But there you go.
And he'll let him up at 50 seconds of riding time now, so one more takedown and 10 more seconds on the ground.
Edmond Ruth wants to be an All-American, and he's a very formidable opponent. Alex Cramer has the same aspirations. There's that double leg, right back in it on that body lock. Cramer doing a nice job here. Nice little back trip, and there's the third takedown for Edmond Ruth.
Really good move there by Edmond Ruth. Just kind of fell backwards over his back shoulder and took Alex Cramer with him. Like you said, had that body lock and let him up, and Edmond Ruth clearly in control of this match. here with
Now there's a nice double leg takedown.
Another takedown for Edmond Ruth, and 2 within 15 seconds.
I'm really, really impressed with the transition from Edmond.
But currently in position for a major decision victory for Edmond Ruth.
Edmond right up to his feet. Cramer looking for that mat return.
There's the escape for Edmond Ruth. Now an 11-point lead for Edmond Ruth.
Didn't really say, but they said 1 point. It was very confused on how that happened, but with that point, it's 13-4. They gave him 3.
Another takedown.
Cramer
And now
little
the
shook
score,
up here.
and now the score 17-4, and 1 more takedown for Ruth.
So it's not just 1 takedown. He'll need 2. Cramer right back in.
He does have that riding time as well.
Well, locked hands by Ruth again. 1 red. So 16-5.
So 3-point for Cramer.
So it's 1 point, 1 point. The next technical violation will be 2 points. There's that takedown. So now he's got to let him go. He's got to let him go if he wants that
And
takedown.
immediately into another shot. And Edmond Ruth just
got that body lock. Let's see where they go here.
Oh,
there it is. Nice drop. Right to his
takedown.
back. And that's going to be it. And Edmond Ruth, 22-6 victory. 22-6 over nationally ranked Alex Cramer. And Edmond Ruth goes 3-0 in the year, and he wasn't messing around in that big-time matchup. And here he is.
It was a big matchup against David Key against the Navy. Ended up being the deciding matchup in that duel. Navy came out with the victory there. Now against Cody Brenner, will try to finish out this.
You know, state champion, so he's a very good wrestler. Dylan Connell, like I said.
Connell gets a hold of that ankle and a big throwdown over his shoulder. Can he get the takedown? He's deep into that shot. Cody Brenner holding on to that left leg. But Cody Brenner not in a good position.
Now Dylan needs to climb up to his waist here to finish that takedown. That's exactly what he's going to do. Dylan's going to use his length, and they're going to give him 3. As soon as you're sitting on your backside there and you start climbing up to the waist, it's going to be 3, and there's the stalemate. In control, needs to be forward pressure here, right? And that's exactly what Isiah and Austin are saying.
For Cody Brenner.
And Dylan needs a transition. That's where he had that cradle lock. Now he's looking for that tilt, that firearm, and he looked like he's going to get it. And there it is. Did he get a 2 count? And he's got 2. Look at nice job.
And a 4-point near fall, keeping his feet in bounds. Dylan Connell taking control here in the second period.
I'd like to think that Dylan heard me talking about those back points, right? Even though we were across the mat, I feel like Dylan, was like, yeah.
I think he has some will in him, but, as I kind of think about wrestling, it's not so much of like who's the better wrestler, it's just who's ready for that day, One of the great wrestlers, Spencer Lee, we all knew he was the better wrestler.
You mentioned that about who just shows up on the day. Joe Roberts showing up on the day. A great matchup. 4 sudden victories. What did you like out of that matchup?
How my season went, talk to the coaches, and try to be more coachable. And just basically, even though I like to believe last year, I was taking my practices serious, but I kind of found out that there's always another level. No matter how good you are, there's always another level.
That match right there, get your name right in there, get Bill on the national rank, and we're looking forward to see what it does for the end of the season in the Big Ten schedule. Thanks, Edmond.
Thank you.
Have a great day.
Thanks again, Edmond. Congrats.
But Coach Bud and his staff are going to have an interesting choice coming into this next duel. Who are they going to throw at 33? And who are they going to throw at 57? Joe Roberts got banged up in that last period. But they haven't been calling that stalling call as I've seen in college so often. There's that shot. Pettigrew in deep on a shot, and he takes him down right to his back. And there's back points, and he gets the swipes right to that Turk. And Pettigrew for 7, 3 and 4 for the takedown.
A 7-point play by Isiah Pettigrew, and in one move has taken control of this match with 30 seconds left. He'll let him up, but it doesn't matter. Isiah Pettigrew seems to be getting the victory here, but it won't matter.
He's going to get behind, and there it is.
Another takedown for Isiah Pettigrew.
10-2 in the
What
major.
a third period for Pettigrew.
And just like Coach Bud was talking about, The unsung hero of this early season, even though he's 1-1. Just like that, Isiah Pettigrew with 7 points, what we call feet to back, and that's exactly what he did, Tony. And it was 7-0, then 10-3 here. Because that's right, 10-3, he just missed the major. You're looking at the North Carolina score 25-10, but that's not how matchups work. It doesn't work that way, right? It doesn't work just because they won by such points that they match up. It's individual matchups. And UNC coming up here against Illinois, going to be some fireworks. But right now, the man of
Talk about
Hall.
fireworks. Nationally, we saw it. We see it right now, but we saw it right out the whistle, just instantly going right out, attacking Bryan Caves, and will he get the takedown? They do give him the takedown. He'll keep the feet in, and 3 points for Luke Luffman. Now with 50 seconds left in the first period, Luke Luffman will let Bryan Caves up.
And this is where Luke has been so successful in these first 2 matches this year. Wing out here, he's in control. Now he's going to let him go. He's got the riding time secure.
And instantly goes right to the body. Not even before Bryan Caves can turn around and face him. Luke Luffman's already hand fighting, already on the body, trying to get deep. And there's the underhook.
Luke is starting to wear out. He's starting to apply that pressure. There it is. There's an underhook to a single.
There's the takedown for Luke Luffman.
He's going to let him go again here, Tony. I think he's going to let him up and try to get that other takedown. Finally got a smile out of him. There's Luffman with a nice sit. That's the wrist control we were talking about earlier. He's going to get a reversal, and he's going to let him go right away. I think he's going to let him up.
Reversal. Clearly in control. He's not going to let him up yet, actually, just trying to reposition. And there's the escape.
There it is, 2 go behind.
He didn't even let him get up to his feet. That was great by Luke Luffman.
And that's one of the things the NCAA, right? So
now he's looking for the major decision.
Same thing
control
again.
And again, we'll try to get around. Bryan Caves holding on that leg, but can't hold on forever. And another 3 points for Luke Luffman. Now
he's got him in a cradle.
He's in tech fall territory.
Best thing to do here would be let him go and look for that tech. And that's exactly what he's going to do. Luffman lets him back up. He's looking for that next takedown, which essentially will put him up 19-5. But with the riding time, will be a tech fall. But I think Luke's going to want to end it before that, and there's going to be 3 as soon as he clutches the waist. One more takedown. Can he get that takedown with 20 seconds left? He's got to. He's looking for it. 15.
There's the escape. 15 seconds left for that tech fall.
Looking for a little peek out here by Luffman. That's a 125-pounder move, and he's not going to get it. But he's going to end this match with the riding time, 18-6, and a 12-point victory, and 9 straight victories UNC.
Well, we saw a big upset in Sean Spidle to open up for 125, but like you said,